Have you ever wondered how your family's patterns shape your life? Generational cycles are more than just simple traditions or habits. They are behaviors, beliefs, and experiences that pass from one generation to another, leaving deep marks on each individual. These cycles can be sources of strength and resilience, but they can also carry heavy burdens of addictions, unhealthy ways of dealing with relationships, and histories of emotional or physical abuse. The concept of generational cycles is fundamental to understanding how the past influences the present and the future. They can impact various aspects of life, shaping our attitudes, decisions, and even our mental and emotional health. Harmful cycles, in particular, have the power to perpetuate suffering and difficulties, creating patterns that are hard to break. Welcome to Rational Spirituality Channel, a space dedicated to exploring and sharing knowledge that leads us to an extraordinary life experience. Today's video aims to recognize and celebrate the true silent heroes, the breakers of generational cycles. These are individuals who, with courage and determination, challenge dysfunctional family norms and create new paths of healing and growth for themselves and future generations. By recognizing the signs of a cycle breaker, we hope to inspire and encourage more people to join this transformative journey. Get ready to embark on an incredible journey of discovery and spiritual transformation that might very well change the way you see yourself and the world around you. Generational cycles are behavioral patterns, beliefs, and experiences that are transmitted from one generation to the next within families. These cycles can profoundly influence how we live our lives, shaping our choices, our relationships, and even our mental and emotional health. For example, a family with a long history of addictions may pass on not only the genetic predisposition for addiction, but also behaviors and attitudes that perpetuate this condition. Similarly, patterns of emotional or physical abuse can be passed from parents to children, creating a continuous cycle of trauma and suffering. Generational cycles are not always negative. They can also include cultural traditions, values, and positive practices that strengthen a family's identity and resilience. However, it is essential to recognize the harmful cycles, as these often cause the most damage and are the hardest to break. Breaking negative cycles is crucial for the mental and emotional health of an individual and future generations. When these cycles are maintained, they can create an environment of constant tension, insecurity, and pain. This not only affects the person directly involved, but also has ramifications for future generations, perpetuating a cycle of suffering. Mental and emotional health is deeply impacted by these patterns. Living in an environment where abuse, addiction, or neglect is common can lead to a range of problems, including anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and relationship difficulties. Breaking these cycles is an act of courage that can lead to significant transformation, providing a healthier and more balanced life. Additionally, by breaking negative cycles, you are not only changing your own life, but also creating a positive legacy for future generations. Children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren can benefit from the changes you implement today. By breaking these patterns, you pave the way for new ways of thinking, feeling, and living to develop, promoting a heritage of health, happiness, and prosperity. Breaking negative cycles is a process that requires self-awareness, continuous effort, and often external support, such as therapy or support groups. However, the benefits of this break are profound and far-reaching. Besides improving mental and emotional health, breaking these cycles allows individuals and families to live more authentically and fully. Negative generational cycles can manifest in various ways. Some of the most common examples include addictions. Substance abuse, such as alcohol and drugs, can be a cycle perpetuated within families where addictive behavior is learned and repeated. Unhealthy ways of dealing with relationships. Patterns of aggressive communication, emotional dependency, and codependency are often passed from one generation to another. Histories of emotional or physical abuse. Abuse, whether physical, emotional, or sexual, can create a cycle of trauma that is difficult to break without conscious intervention. Breaking these cycles is essential not only for individual well-being, but also for collective well-being. When one family member decides to break a negative cycle, they can inspire others to do the same, creating a wave of positive change that affects the entire family. Deep self-awareness is one of the clearest signs that someone is on the path to breaking generational cycles. This type of self-awareness involves a genuine understanding of oneself, including awareness of harmful behavior patterns inherited and the willingness to confront them. Individuals with deep self-awareness recognize when they are repeating negative behaviors learned in their family. For example, they may notice when they are reacting aggressively in conflict situations, a behavior they might have seen repeatedly at home. Instead of ignoring or justifying these reactions, they reflect on the origin of these responses and seek ways to change. In everyday life, self-awareness can manifest through practices such as mindfulness, journaling, or therapy. These methods help identify and understand emotions and behaviors, allowing the person to make more conscious and healthy decisions. By cultivating deep self-awareness, generational cycle breakers not only recognize negative patterns, but also take active steps to transform them. Breaking generational cycles requires a serious commitment to self-healing. This commitment is reflected in the willingness to seek help, invest time and energy in healing practices, and engage in a continuous process of personal growth. Therapy is an essential tool in this process. Individual, group, or family therapy can help explore and resolve past traumas, learn new coping skills, and develop a healthier view of oneself and others. Practices such as meditation and yoga are also valuable, as they promote emotional and mental balance, helping to reduce stress and increase resilience. Moreover, generational cycle breakers often seek and adopt spiritual practices that resonate with them, whether through religion, spirituality, or personal philosophy. These practices offer a sense of purpose and connection that can be fundamental for healing. The commitment to self-healing is not a quick or easy journey, but those who persist experience profound transformations. They develop greater compassion for themselves, find new ways of living and interacting, and, above all, build a solid foundation for future generations to thrive. A deep desire for change is the driving force that propels generational cycle breakers. This desire goes beyond simple dissatisfaction with the status quo. It is an intense drive to transform one's life and family dynamics. People with this desire for change are motivated by a vision of a better future, both for themselves and their descendants. They know that by breaking destructive patterns, they are creating a legacy of health, happiness, and prosperity for future generations. Inspiring stories of individuals who have broken negative cycles often highlight this desire for change. For example, someone who grew up in an abusive environment might decide that their own children will never experience such pain, leading them to seek therapy, learn new parenting skills, and create a safe and loving home. This desire for change also manifests in concrete actions. Whether through education, seeking new knowledge, or engaging in support communities, these individuals are constantly looking for ways to improve and grow. They are willing to face challenges and overcome obstacles, all in the name of creating a brighter future for themselves and their families. In summary, generational cycle breakers are defined by their deep self-awareness, commitment to self-healing, and deep desire for change. By recognizing and celebrating these signs, we can inspire more people to follow this path of transformation and build a positive legacy for future generations. Breaking generational cycles requires well-defined strategies and continuous practices. Here are some effective techniques and approaches for identifying and interrupting negative patterns. Self-knowledge and reflection. The first step is self-awareness. Use techniques such as journaling, meditation, and therapy to explore your feelings and behaviors. Ask yourself, where does this behavior come from, and how can I change it? Therapy. Individual or family therapy is a powerful tool. A qualified therapist can help identify destructive patterns, provide tools to change behaviors, and offer support during the transformation process. Education and reading. Read books and articles about psychology, personal development, and generational cycles. Knowledge is a catalyst for change. Educate yourself on how traumas and behaviors are passed from generation to generation. Mindfulness practices. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and conscious breathing, help cultivate present moment awareness. This can interrupt automatic responses and allow more conscious choices. Support networks. Connect with support groups, online or in-person communities that share similar goals. Sharing experiences and hearing others' stories can provide encouragement and new perspectives. Setting boundaries. Learning to set healthy boundaries is crucial. This may mean saying no to abusive behaviors, distancing oneself from toxic relationships, or redefining family dynamics constructively. Self-care practices. Prioritize self-care to maintain emotional and physical strength. Exercise, healthy eating, adequate rest, and relaxing activities are essential to sustain the energy needed to break cycles. When applied consistently, these strategies can lead to significant changes in an individual's and their family's life. The benefits of breaking generational cycles are profound and lasting, affecting not only the person who breaks the cycles but also future generations. Here are some of the positive impacts. Improved mental and emotional health. Breaking negative cycles leads to reduced stress, anxiety, and depression. Individuals experience greater emotional well-being and a more balanced life. Healthy family relationships. Establishing new behavior patterns creates a more loving and safe family environment. Future generations grow up with positive examples, learning to build healthy relationships. Resilience and self-confidence. Those who break cycles develop greater resilience and self-confidence. They become models of strength and courage, inspiring others to seek change as well. Positive legacy. The impact of breaking cycles reverberates over time, creating a legacy of health, happiness, and prosperity. Future generations inherit a set of values and behaviors that promote growth and well-being. Contribution to the community. Individuals who break generational cycles often become change agents in their communities, raising awareness and helping others begin their own journeys of transformation. Breaking generational cycles is an act of courage and determination. The strategies discussed provide a pathway for this transformation, and the positive impact is a testament to the power of intentional change. By embarking on this journey, you are not only changing your life but also creating a better future for the next generations. Reflecting on these points shows us the importance of these actions in building a better future. Each step taken towards change benefits the individual and creates a healthier and more positive environment for future generations. By recognizing and celebrating the efforts of cycle breakers, we understand that their actions are fundamental to breaking chains of pain and suffering, replacing them with legacies of love and resilience. Now, we encourage you, the reader, to identify and break your own negative cycles. The journey may be challenging, but the benefits are immeasurable. Start with small steps. Seek self-awareness, invest in your personal healing, and always keep the desire for change alive. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. Many people have walked this path, and many others are willing to offer support and share their experiences. I want to thank and recognize the courage and determination of all the cycle breakers. You are true heroes, capable of transforming your lives and inspiring those around you. Your actions are a powerful testimony of what is possible when we decide to change. If you resonated with these words, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content on spirituality and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey of spiritual awakening. Let's create a supportive community where we can inspire each other to live with more inner freedom and authenticity every step of the way. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing your reflections and experiences with generational cycles. Have you identified any in your own life? What steps are you willing to take to break these cycles? Your story could be the light that guides others on their own awakening journeys. May the light guide your path, always.